Most men over 60 think looking sharp is about what you wear. It isn't. It's about what you do consistently. The men who always look sharp don't have better clothes. They have better habits. Style isn't a single decision. It's a pattern. One good outfit doesn't make a sharp man. 5 habits practiced daily do. Once in place, looking sharp stops being something you think about. Most men over 60 dress reactively. Decisions under pressure, hoping the result lands. Consistency, the kind that makes people say, "he always looks good," never comes from reactive decisions. It comes from habits. On this channel, classic menswear for men over 60 who want to look sharp without overcomplicating it. No trends, just what works. In this video, 5 style habits every man over 60 should build, what each looks like in practice, and exactly how to start. The first habit, the daily mirror check. Not vanity, quality control. 30 seconds before leaving. One question: is anything here working against me? The mirror check catches a collar slightly askew, a jacket not sitting correctly, trousers needing a quick press, a scuff that a 30-second polish would fix. Small things, but what separates a man who looks together from one who almost does. Now here's the part nobody talks about. The mirror check isn't about perfection, it's about intention. A man who checks before leaving signals to himself that how he shows up matters. That shapes how he carries himself all day. And this is where most men get it completely wrong. They get dressed in one room and leave from another, never seeing the full picture. Everything uncorrected because the habit was never built. Picture this: 2 men leaving for the same occasion. One glances in the mirror, adjusts his collar, smooths his jacket. The other walks straight out. Both dressed. Only one looks dressed. 30 seconds. The difference lasts all day. Building the habit is simple. Put a full-length mirror between your wardrobe and front door. Impossible to leave without passing it. Check. Adjust. Leave. 30 seconds. Every day. Takeaway. 30 seconds before leaving. Every day. The compounded effect is an image that consistently looks intentional, without trying harder. And once the mirror check is in place, the next habit addresses what happens to clothes after they're worn. And most men never think about this at all. This next habit takes 5 minutes and adds years to every piece you own. The end-of-day reset. What you do with clothes when you take them off. Most men leave clothes on a chair, drop shoes by the door, fold jackets onto a shelf. The result, pieces that age years faster than they should. Jacket on a wooden hanger immediately. Trousers hung or folded along the crease. Shoes wiped and returned to their place. Shirt assessed, worn again or to the laundry. 5 minutes. Every night. Now here's the part nobody talks about. Clothes hold shape when hung correctly and lose it when not. A jacket draped over a chair develops permanent shoulder creases. No amount of wearing it correctly later will fully undo them. And this is where most men get it completely wrong. Clothes don't recover on their own. Fabric has memory. How you store it is how it looks next time. The reset is about getting full value, nothing more. Picture this: 2 men, same navy blazer. One hangs it correctly every night. 2 years later, nearly new, the other drapes it over a chair. 2 years later, shoulders lost shape, permanent fold lines, same jacket, one habit, completely different result. Set up your wardrobe so hanging is easier than dropping. Quality wooden hangers. Dedicated spot for shoes. Laundry basket near where you undress. Make the right thing the easy thing. Takeaway. 5 minutes. Extends the life of every piece by years. The cost of skipping it shows up slowly, then suddenly all at once. And once the end-of-day reset is built, the next habit addresses how pieces are maintained between wears. This next habit is the one that makes a modest wardrobe look expensive. The weekly maintenance round, 20 minutes once a week. Assess, clean, and correct everything in rotation. The habit that keeps a wardrobe at peak performance consistently. Shoes, wiped, polished, conditioned. Jackets, brushed, steamed if wrinkled, buttons checked, knitwear, checked for pilling, hand-washed if needed, belt conditioned, buckle checked, watch wiped, strap checked. Now here's the part nobody talks about. Consistent maintenance is invisible. Pieces always look good. Reactive maintenance means pieces spend time looking bad before they're fixed. The habit creates a wardrobe always ready. Reactive creates one only sometimes ready. And this is where most men get it completely wrong. They polish when scuffed, condition when cracking, steam when visibly wrinkled. By that point, the damage is showing. The weekly round catches everything before it becomes visible. Picture this. A man polishes his shoes every Sunday regardless. Week after week. Leather supple, color rich, always maintained. Compare that to the man who polishes only when they look bad. His shoes spend time looking neglected. Neglected shoes make every outfit look cheaper. Pick one day. Sunday works well. 20 minutes. Shoes, jackets, knitwear, belts, watch, same time every week. Consistency is what makes maintenance a habit rather than a task. Takeaway, 20 minutes a week. Everything at its peak. The wardrobe looks significantly more expensive than it is, and once maintenance is weekly, the next habit addresses how new pieces are added. This next habit is the one most men resist, and the one that changes everything when they finally adopt it. The one-in, one-out rule. For every new piece in, one leaves. Not when the wardrobe gets full. Every single time. One in, one out. No exceptions. The habit forces a decision at both ends. Before buying, decide what it replaces. That question eliminates most impulse purchases. If you can't name what it replaces, it probably doesn't belong. Now here's the part nobody talks about. Every new piece is better than the one it replaces. It has to earn its place. After 2 years, the entire wardrobe has quietly upgraded without ever feeling like an overhaul. And this is where most men get it completely wrong. They add without removing. More pieces, more confusion. Paradoxically, more difficulty getting dressed. Disconnected pieces produce combinations that don't work. Picture this. A man buys a new camel sport coat. Before hanging it, what does this replace? His existing sport coat fabric is going soft. Camel goes in, old one goes out. Same size wardrobe, higher quality. Every time you buy something, before hanging it up, take something out. Not eventually. That same day. The moment of purchase is the moment of editing. Later almost never happens. Takeaway. 2 years of this habit quietly upgrades an entire wardrobe without a dramatic overhaul, without nothing to wear ever returning. And once one in, one out is in place, the final habit ties everything together. This last habit is the one that holds everything else together. The seasonal audit prevents the slow drift most men experience, wardrobes gradually filling with wrong pieces and things that stopped working without anyone noticing. 4 times a year, a deliberate review. What's working, what isn't, what needs to go. 3 questions per piece. Does it still fit? Is it in good condition, worn in the last 3 months? If any answer is no, the piece is a candidate for removal. Not definitely removed, examined honestly. Now here's the part nobody talks about. Wardrobes drift. A shirt kept because it was expensive. A jacket that no longer fits right. Shoes unworn for 2 years. The audit catches the drift before it becomes the default state. And this is where most men get it completely wrong. They audit once, when forced to. By that point, the drift has been years in progress. The seasonal audit prevents it from ever reaching crisis. Picture this. A man who audits every season, wardrobe always current and working. Compare that to the man who last thought about his wardrobe 3 years ago. Same amount of clothing, completely different performance. First week of March, June, September, December. In the calendar. 90 minutes. Prevents the drift that otherwise takes years to correct. Takeaway. The seasonal audit keeps all other habits honest. It reviews whether they're working and corrects anything that's drifted. This is what the seasonal audit produces. Open the wardrobe, every piece visible, every piece current, every piece earning its place. No hesitation, no guessing, just reach and go. Men who always look sharp don't have better taste or spend more money. They have better habits. 5 habits that produce a result most men never reach, not because they can't, but because they never built the system. Daily mirror check. 30 seconds. Full picture, assessed, adjusted. Catches every small thing before it becomes visible to everyone else. End of day reset. 5 minutes. Everything hung and stored correctly. The wardrobe always ready. Weekly maintenance round. 20 minutes. Shoes polished, jackets brushed, leather conditioned. Makes a modest wardrobe look significantly more expensive. 1 in, 1 out. Every time. No exceptions. Keeps the wardrobe lean, connected, and quietly improving. Seasonal audit. 90 minutes, 4 times a year. Every piece examined honestly. Prevents drift, keeps the wardrobe current and performing. Picture this. A man who builds all 5 habits. 6 months later, clothes last longer, wardrobe smaller but better, dressed in 3 minutes. Always looks sharp, not because he tries harder, but because the system produces it automatically. Now here's the part nobody talks about. These 5 habits take less than 30 minutes a day combined. The compounded effect over months is an image most men spend their lives trying to buy. The habits produce the result. Everything else is noise. Takeaway, mirror check, end of day reset, weekly maintenance, 1 in, 1 out, seasonal audit. Build all 5 and looking sharp simply happens. The sharpest dressed men over 60 have the most consistent habits, not the most expensive wardrobes. And habits are available to everyone, regardless of budget or wardrobe size. Which of these 5 are you already practicing, and which one are you building first? Drop it in the comments. Subscribe for straight, practical style advice for men who value confidence over trends. Next video, 5 belt rules every man over 60 should follow.